Hi, I'm Holly Schultz from BabyGizmo.com. This is the Mountain Buggy +1 stroller. Now, I know a lot of you have been waiting for this one to come out. It is Mountain Buggy's newest stroller. It is pretty much just like the Urban Jungle, but room for a second rider. It is fabulous. You know what? To be honest, I like it even better than I thought I would. Just once I started getting to use it and everything, it really is a great option for those parents looking for a versatile stroller that's still just as wide as a single, but has enough room for 2 kids aboard. Let's take a look at it. Okay, let's start with the seat of the main stroller. The seat, it's a very wide seat. It's 14 inches wide. It has an 18.5-inch seat back and a measurement of 29 inches from the back of the seat all the way to the top of the canopy. Our kids 2 and 4 fit in the stroller just fine. Now the seat has a baby bumper bar that is removable very easily. It has the great Mountain Buggy harness. Now what's great about this is that you turn it to raise and lower the harness height to grow with your child. It also has that buckle that I love that is easy for mom to do, but a little bit difficult for our kids to do. While our 4-year-old can do it, our 2-year-old doesn't have a chance of getting out of this seat. Now, what makes this different is the seat. First of all, it's a very upright seat. You can get this seat quite upright. As you can see, here's our 2-year-old in the seat as upright as it goes. So as you can see, he has no problem seeing around him. Now, it's just a little bit different because there has to be room in the back for a second rider. Now, if you're using it in singles mode, you can just put down the back seat with the straps back here, and they can lay back nearly flat. Now, it's not all the way flat, but just about flat. So there's plenty of room for them to take a nap. Now, there is a non-adjustable footrest right here for the comfort of your child, and that pretty much is the seat. Now let's show you the handlebar. Now the handlebar is adjustable for parents of differing heights. It goes all the way down here, which is 35 inches from the floor to where you place your hands, up to 42 inches for the taller parents. Now the canopy is ginormous on the +1. As you can see, it's a full coverage canopy, has a pop-out sun visor, and what makes it even better is it unzips to give you even more coverage. And this is a mesh panel up here, so it's going to allow air to circulate through to keep your children cool. And that's going to cover, obviously, both riders, the front and the back rider. As you can see, this one too, I'm telling you, it's huge. Even more room. So it goes all the way to the baby bumper bar. So let's say you live in Chicago and there's a lot of wind. That front rider is going to be completely blocked from the wind with the canopy. Yet you still got these 2 mesh panels to allow air to circulate. Now as for storage, the +1 has plenty of storage room. First you got your water bottle holder on the side for a parent's water bottle. You also have this very large basket underneath. You can access it from the side easily, and if the seat's not fully reclined, you can still access it from the back. So there's lots of room for lots of things that you need to take with you and baby. Now the wheels, these are air-filled tires with suspension. I'm telling you, these are going to give your baby a smooth ride. They are 12 inches. They also have the ability to pop off easily to make the stroller more compact when you're folding it. And this front wheel, it's a swivel wheel. It swivels 360 degrees so that it can get you around the tightest corners. But it does have the ability to lock straight for a bit rougher terrain. So if you're going on trails or through grass or playground mulch, I suggest locking that front wheel. Now while we're talking about storage, I wanted to mention one more thing, and this is one of my favorite features of the +1. Now if you're using it just with one child, this back portion becomes a huge storage container. Now this comes with it. This is when you use it for either having storage in the back or you use it with the second child. It attaches to the back of the seat so that it prevents the seat from going backwards any farther. So you just attach it to the seat with the same straps that you used on the with the recline. So just strap it in like that. Now, that's going to prevent the seat from going back any farther. Now what you want to do is, now you have this, with this back part completely reclined, you have a huge storage space. I'm telling you, this will be great for like when you're going to an amusement park and you've got all the coats and the bags. I could put tons of coats in here, shopping bags. You could load this baby up. I am telling you, no need to hang it on the handle. And since the stroller is so sturdy, no problem with loading this back seat up because it's meant for a 44-pound child. So think of the amount of stuff you could get back here. So this, I'm telling you, it's my favorite part. You could load that up. Now, when it's time to use your plus one with 2 kids, and that's probably the reason you bought it anyway, let me just tell you that it comes with the cocoon for a newborn, it comes with the second seat, and it comes with the stroller. It's a package deal. No need to buy these separately, which I absolutely love. Now, I've already put in the second seat. There's a great instructional video from Mountain Buggy that's going to show you how to do that, so I don't want to redo that whole thing. So you've put it in the back here, and while you can extend this piece, with the second seat, I see no need to do that. If you wanted to give it a little bit more room for a bigger child, you could. One thing that you might miss, you want to make sure, there's a foothold down there. You want to unzip it from underneath the stroller. It's kind of crazy. You unzip this piece, and what that does is it gives more room for your child's feet to set. Now, it's totally different than any double stroller they're going to sit in, but you know what? We found the foothold's actually rather roomy, and even with shoes on, our 4-year-old can easily put his feet down there, and he's near the weight capacity of 44 pounds. He's about 41 pounds, and he still fits in this rear portion just fine. He doesn't complain, and actually that's where he likes to ride. He likes to ride in the back one. Now, it's not the roomiest for him, but he's near the weight capacity, so I think it's totally fine. And what's great about it is it's a little bit of a stadium seating. This rear seat is a little bit higher than the front seat. So if you have a big kid in the back seat, they're going to be able to see out, as opposed to those other strollers that have the seating in the back where their view is completely blocked. This one, the kid's going to be able to see out and see what's going on around them. And so it's great because you have the rear child, and let me tell you, the maneuverability is better if you put the bigger child in the back, which seems kind of weird because it's a smaller space, but I'm telling you, a big kid can fit back here, you put him back here, the smaller kid in front, it's going to push much, much easier. Now, let's say you have a baby and a toddler. Now, I've already removed and unstrapped that second seat. Here's what it looks like. Now, you would use the carry cot. You would just, again, lift this bar up, unattach it, lift it up out of the way. Now, you're going to want to unzip that extender piece to give it enough room for the carry cot to fit. Now, here's your carry cot. This will work obviously with a newborn up to about 15 pounds. Now, here's my only major issue with the plus one, is that in doubles mode, there is a gap. I would say from about 3 to 6 months, because a lot of 3-month-olds won't fit comfortably in a carry cot anymore, or they won't want to be in a carry cot, so you'd want them in a seat. Now, from 3 to 6 months, they still need to be reclined. And when you put 2 seats in here, neither one of them recline pretty much at all. So if you have a 3-month-old and a toddler, you would put the 3-month-old in the front, but again, they might be slouched over a little bit because there's no recline. So just know that from about 3 to 6 months, you might not be able to use it with a baby 3 to 6 months and a toddler. I just wanted to throw that out there because there is a little bit of a gap, but you know, maybe you just keep them in the carry cot, maybe you got a little one. So the carry cot goes in here, and there's all kinds of ways that it's secured. Again, that instructional video from Mountain Buggy is perfect to show you how to put it in. You strap it in there, and then once it is in there, you then reattach your front seat again. And then, so you put the baby in first, then you let the toddler get in. And your baby is still going to be covered because, like I said, the canopy still covers. It's going to allow your baby to lay flat in its own cocoon away from the front child, from messing with them. So it's really a great option. So this is for a newborn and a toddler, or you can do 2 toddler seats, or if you wanted to use it as a travel system, you can take off the seat fabric and use it with a car seat. Now, it doesn't work in doubles mode like that. You can only use 1 car seat and that's it, no second seat or anything like that. Or you can get the Mountain Buggy bassinet and take off the fabric and use it as just a pram. Again, 1 pram, no second seat, but again, those are great options if that's the way you want to go. So the Mountain Buggy Plus One weighs in at just under 30 pounds, so it's very average for an all-terrain stroller, very manageable. Let me show you how you can fold it. Very easy to fold, just like the other Mountain Buggy strollers. Not the most compact package, but it's doable. Plus, I can fold it with the second seat in there. I wouldn't fold it with the carry cot in there anyway, but I'm going to show you with the second seat. All you have to do is do the same little levers that you're used to with Mountain Buggy. Lift them up. And it's going to fold down like that. Now, like I said, not the most compact package, but pretty good for a double stroller. It has a lock on the side. It's just one of those strap locks that you wrap around the frame and then attach the buckle, but that will keep it locked for transporting. Now, I really, really like the Plus One. It has a lot of great features. It can be a single stroller with tons of storage space behind the seat. You can have your child laying flat in the seat. You can add the second seat for a second child. You could even use the carry cot for a newborn and a toddler. I love the gigantic canopy. I like the fact that the handle is adjustable. And I like that it is on a Mountain Buggy stroller frame. You know, it's rugged. It's going to make it through everything. So there you go. There is my look at the Mountain Buggy Plus One. And I'm Holly Schultz from BabyGizmo.com.